we are about to kick off the El Clasico for Season 5 of the MPL Indonesian run. And now, here comes Game 1 of the Best of 3 series.
It's time, baby! El Clasico has begun! Alright, now looking at how the game is going so far, Angela is on the top side of the map, which is kind of weird, not gonna lie, but she doesn't have her ultimate yet. 4 members of EVOS trying to keep control over this bottom side of the map and using Angela as a way to kind of clear the wave up on top side. Rather interesting.
Yeah, definitely very, very interesting. It's hardly being done by most professional players. But, you know, Luminaire does have priority over his lane so far, while LJ will be able to actually take the camp by the river. So this is definitely going to be a lot of sort of potential for some sort of dives eventually over the top side for the side of RRQ Hoshi. But, you know, Luminaire is just going to be walking up towards the buff, hopefully just to catch a couple of survey attacks, but he's already getting a little bit more pressure coming from LJ.
Yeah, and you know, the love taps really are making sure that LJ takes a little bit of harassment, not to mention the puppet on a string, just to kind of kite him around. But as of yet, you know, they're just trying to create space so that Rekt is safe down on the bottom side. That's why they're trying to prioritize the bottom side and protect it as much as they can. Ling, on the other hand, has just been taking the buffs, looking for opportunities, and looking to hit that level 4 as soon as Popple Sin is in trouble. He's gonna go down! Oh my goodness! That should not have happened! And unfortunately, he gets a little too close, and Kufra has already profited off of this.
Yeah, and look at that long-range flame shot that just came out of nowhere. Like, wow. Of course, we thought that the kill is definitely going over the side of EVOS Legends by then if they don't really get to actually move off that. But looks like there's more trouble up ahead for the side of Red. But wow, that's a big collapse, and over the top side, it's going to be Lemon getting pushed and pulled every single where he goes, and Juan will be able to actually get one more kill off. So EVOS Legends 2-0.
A good dive, so it's 2-0 very, very quickly into the game. EVOS is slowly ramping up the pressure, making sure that RRQ doesn't feel like they have an opportunity to breathe. But the great thing about Claude right now, that battle mirror image is just keeping him alive. They're going to go on to Vin, who gets punished instantaneously. Looks like Rexy, with the help of the Kufra, catch him off. This is going so well for EVOS Legends.
Yeah, we're talking about the Kryptonite actually coming into effect. And Juan already got himself 6 levels up ahead against Lemon. He's 2 levels behind. But oh my!
LJ finds a huge catch onto the Ling, but John, he kind of gets to the back line. He's going to use the bouncing ball to kind of bail his way on out of there. Really great pick coming in from Hoshi. Looks like both sides aren't willing to give up just yet, but they got to be so wary of LJ because that perfect match is such a powerful spell.
Yeah. There's a little quick ring that popped up there by LJ. That will be that Pirate's Rage to secure that kill coming from Bajan. Of course, hopping all the way right back. It's a little bit of that sort of even trade-off, but still, it's going to be EVOS Legends having slight goal leads for now. Nobody's going to be touching that turtle, and RRQ Hoshi will still get that buff, while Rekt is just making sure that he sets things up over the bot side.
This is really, really good because Rekt right now isn't being punished for free farming down on the bot side, and if anything happens, you know, Angela can pull the trigger with the Hearthguard to protect themselves. You know, Bajan's walking up right till then, but 1-1 with the Angela in the backline. They're doing it. The Steel Tempest comes on down. They're trying to get Vin. They don't have any options to actually take him out. With the love taps coming from Angela, he's keeping Juan alive. He's going in 1v3 and hasn't died just yet. He gets the double kill, and they secure a kill onto the Farmus. That's 3 for nothing.
That's crazy. Look at the mobility that they have, and they are just moving in and out. They can just lose that turtle. They don't mind. But now, they open up the map through the top side, and what can RRQ do about it?
Nothing much, honestly. Like I would have expected Grok to kind of roam around the map a little bit more. But the problem is that he always has to clear the waves from Rekt, and Rekt is just an absolute monster at clearing waves when the Blazing Duet is up. So he's gonna keep on doing this. Oh, wait a minute, he might get caught out here. No, he doesn't. He jumps to the back line. He sees the Kufra to kind of buy him some time. He knows exactly where LJ is. But this might be a pretty bad pick. The flame shot comes through, and Bajan turns it around. A 2-for-1 so far. This could be a little bit more. Juan wants the kill onto Sin. He hops right on through. Blade Tempest onto Vin. They want to secure a little bit more. The energy is going well, but the crit is not enough. One more hit. Unfortunately, Juan did not crit off that last one.
Oh man, I think they got more than enough from this, and wow, this definitely is a ultra fast-paced matchup here, and Hey, there's a little bit of fun fact for all of you. This is the 15th El Clasico throughout the history between EVOS as well as RRQ. From MPL, MSC, as well as M1.
I can't believe that's how many times they've actually fought against each other. It's actually crazy, man. But so far, I think RRQ have bigger things to worry about. Even though they've played against these guys 11 times, they still happen to struggle against them. And now LJ, a little out of position here. They're dropping down the feathered airstrike. LJ holding on. Can he actually get the ultimate? No, he doesn't. He gets pushed away by the strike. But the Defiant Strike coming in from Juan, keeping him alive with the help of the Hearth Guard from Angela. They walk away from such a free kill. And now RRQ, unfortunately, with the farmer's ultimate, isn't going to be enough. Those spirits won't be able to get their retribution.
Oh, sneaky wreck. He's still backdooring right now. He could have actually joined in the fight with a beautiful blazing duet as well, but there's going to be that turtle up for grabs, and later on we're going to look into a little bit of that replay in a bit, because that's a really huge fight, and Wreck has already got himself that Demon Hunter sword.
This is ridiculously scary, because right now EVOS is playing a 4-1, and the 1 just being Wreck. Wreck is able to, you know, enjoy the map. He's been uncontested for so long. He's taken 2 turrets by himself, pushed a wave, and most fights usually just end up with Juan and Angela just destroying the backline.
Yeah, and now they're just rinse and repeating the same sort of formula, like they could actually go out so easily. But here comes Feathered Airstrike over the side of the John. That wall's going to be blocking them for a little bit longer, but there's nothing much that the members of RRQ Hoshi can do for now, but to actually get as much gold that they can find. And Carry has already fallen 4 times in a row.
That's really, really unfortunate here, because that is going to slow them down significantly. The 8K goal lead coming in from EVOS. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tough fight for RRQ Hoshi.
Yeah, I'm just looking at how well they actually guarded the temple coming in from EVOS side. So at least for RRQ, they stopped the bleeding for now. But you know, the next objective's coming up over the top side. They most likely will have to give it up, no matter the cost.
Yeah, so far this Angela pick is working out really, really well, because Juan essentially is unkillable with that Angela's Hearth Guard, with the love taps and everything, just securing them. And LJ, on the other hand, kind of struggling, because every single time he wants to go for a really big ultimate and a huge stun, even if he tries to do it by using his flicker, the play can easily be negated just by the Valier.
Yeah, I definitely would say that the Valier definitely can easily just walk out of it, or you know, set it up for them as well if they really want to. Well, more items coming up for the side of EVOS.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Things are just looking very, very rough for RRQ.
Yeah, some very big items just being bought by both Rek and Juan. Rek getting his golden staff and Juan getting that Berserker's Fury. His crit is going to hit like a truck now. On top of the fact that he's going to get turtle buff, so the true damage on top of all of that, just I don't know how RRQ is going to be able to get out of this situation.
Yeah, they just have to force something to happen for now. Like, and even so, if the Claude is solo pushing towards the bot side, there is that Angela that they always have to think about. Like, do they commit knowing that this fight can eventually be turned around?
I'm not entirely sure whether it can be turned around, but luckily Rek was able to get that red buff there. That's going to be huge for him as they push on through. Farsa tried to take it away with the feathered airstrike, but just not enough damage overall. But John gets a hit onto LJ, but look at how that bot side once more. What? He does it again! The Blade Tempest is going to come on down. LJ getting hit 2 crits, and that's going to be enough to put him out of the fight.
Oh man, I think this strat is way too dirty. Like, next game onwards, you gotta get rid of the Ling, or maybe the Angela, which, you know, EVOS can make do without that.
This is crazy. I just can't believe how effective this Angela is putting himself onto Juan. But you know, the scaling is going to become a very big factor later into the game. But so far, it's going so well. EVOS has developed one of the largest leads in the tournament itself. 11K so early into the game, 2-14 score. RRQ, if they want to come back into this game, they're going to have to wait, allow Lord to be given over by EVOS, and hope they make a mistake.
Oh no, I just saw a Blade of the Heptases on the hands of Juan right now. It's so hard to even catch him. Like, now that he has even more firepower, he's definitely gonna be hitting it off the charts. He's almost hitting 10K goal mark by himself.
He's almost literally full build. He just needs to sell the mask afterwards. He's already hit max level. I'm thinking of an out for RRQ to actually win this particular game because they're struggling to deal with dealing with Juan so far, but can they really lock him down with anybody? Only Atlas at this point in time can lock him down, but even then, he's struggling to get on top of him because of Vin on his what's it called? Valir.
Yeah, Valir is definitely always up in the front lines just to the gate hit. And look at Rek, he easily take this down with the help of there, of course. No pressure at all for the side of EVOS Legends as they will be able to actually have this really smooth take down on towards Lord and some free buffs inside the jungle. So now that we have the Lord crashing in through the top side, they are only fixated at two other lanes, mid lane and bottom lane.
Yeah, Lord is now walking through the top side here. I just saw Sin just by his Winds of Nature, and that's going to be a very important item considering how much he has to dodge. He has to dodge Blade Tempest. He's also got to dodge, you know, the Blazing Duet. Like, there are way too many abilities that item dodges, so hopefully that's going to be enough to keep him alive long enough to actually get a Retribution kill against EVOS.
Yeah, and it's going to take quite a lot for RRQ to come back from this point onwards. And of course, they are now reacting towards the Lord that has been knocking on their doors as well. Rex is just doing as much damage as he can over on towards that structure. But nobody from RRQ wants to actually commit. There's going to be a flame shot right in the face of R7.
Okay, it looks like EVOS wanted to force a fight there, but they look at the gold lead, they're seeing 29k, it's like, alright, I can actually wait for the next Lord. You're not far enough ahead to actually make me want to manage the minions. So, as of right now, they broke through that top side, and RRQ just has to constantly worry about this constant top-pushing lane.
Yeah, and mind you, mid lane as well as the bottom side has already have all these siege minions for them to actually play around with. So EVOS wants to actually force this fight with that sort of pickup over. Oh! My goodness me! Now Bajan is being caught right up in the middle. LJ falling really low. It's a monster kill going in, but the link is diving straight in towards that base. And now it's going to be Bajan actually coming out. 3-man! Tyrant's Rage on towards the wall as he flickers up as well.
No way! But John actually survives! He still had his flicker and he gets on out of there! Oh my goodness! EVOS lost nothing off that play, securing the score 2-17. And now Wrecked, he's going to have the help of the Hearthguard. He's going to go into the Blazing Duet. Six in trouble! He can't take it anymore! Juan secures the kill! The Bladed Tempest! Is he going to die to that last hit of the turret? No, he doesn't. He's able to get a little bit of health back and that shield. Oh my God!
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Wreck is trying to end the game by himself, but of course there's a lot more person coming. Atlas, a 2 takedown at once as he managed to actually pull them right in towards the base. They are just toying RRQ around, but RRQ is not having none of that.
Oh, the preparation from EVOS here. It looks like they were ready to deal with what RRQ had in store. I can't wait to see how this is going to play out some more because number one, RRQ scales much better into this game in comparison to EVOS at the end of the day. So if this game drags out very, very long, a lot of conditions need to be met. But look at this. Wreck goes in with a Blazing Duet. He doesn't even care anymore. Like, he knows that the turret aggro isn't on him, which is a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. And Juan tanks most of it. Had it been the other way around, I think it might have been a little bit better.
Yeah, it definitely could have been slightly better from there. Like, you see, Rexy was like trying to actually respond to that, like, oh, just a little bit of overextension that they didn't really need to actually push over the top side with Rex being right there. Of course, now gold definitely highly swinging in the favor of EVOS Legends that it's at the point is negligible. Better airstrike coming in. But John! Oh, he might just actually go in for a big setup here with one going in godlike with Bajan just hopping in and out of the fight, but Lemon's getting caught out once again. He's going to be able to run switch. 2 members of RQ getting caught out, and 1 going in for a triple. He might just actually go for the Maniac as well. As we speak of it, that's R7, and oh my goodness me, it's a perfect wipeout coming in for EVOS Legends.
Oh, Luminaire, you gotta show, oh my goodness, he's been emoting and recalling right in front of RRQ's base. He knows that this game is absolutely over. Lemon tries his best to clear out the waves, but he's gonna go down, and Sid